What is up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan, and today's video I'm going over something a little bit different. I don't know if you guys will like this video, but hopefully you will. I'm gonna be reacting to a guy. His name is Dave Ramsey. He is a huge financial multi-millionaire. I think he's worth like $500 million, but he's a financial advisor. I follow him almost to the T. There are a few things I do kind of disagree with him about, but for the most part, yeah, I follow almost everything. He really strongly disagrees with debt, which if you guys have talked to me or heard me talk about debt and living cash only, that's kind of where this comes from. So maybe this will give you some background. I'm gonna play his clip, and because there is a video about somebody called in asking about should you drive for Uber and Lyft to like get out of debt and pay off credit cards and stuff. That's exactly what I did. I want to hear what he has to say. I actually saw the title of the video and then I thought, you know, let me wait to watch it with you guys so you guys can watch together and I can share my thoughts. So yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna sync up my computer and then we can get right into it. So here we go.
Hey Oliver, how are you?
So, sorry, really quick. That's Dave Ramsey. That's the guy. He's a multimillionaire, owns tons of real estate. He has a zero credit score, or like a non-existent credit score, which is kind of weird. He basically has this whole plan to teach people how to get out of debt. But from what I think, it's somebody calling in. He's saying, I'm driving for Uber and Lyft to pay off debt. Should I save for a new car? Oh yeah, so he's asking for advice on to buy a new car. So this should be interesting. You guys have heard me talk about buying cars, so let's hear what he has to say.
Hey Oliver, how are you?
I'm great, Dave. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure, what's up?
All right, so before I read your book, I actually filed bankruptcy.
Oh, so this guy already filed bankruptcy. Yikes. Yikes. So this guy has been through some stuff. I've never filed bankruptcy, but I can imagine. If you guys know what bankruptcy it's pretty much starting over. So he probably had tons and tons of debt and then filed bankruptcy to get out of it. Bankruptcy also doesn't clear like student loans. It only clears credit cards and like car payments and stuff. So just so you guys know.
And I have about around $80,000 in debt, including about $48,000 of that in student loans.
Yeah, there you go. So he has $80,000 total debt, $48,000 in student loans, which even if he filed bankruptcy, you still have that debt. So yeah, okay. So he has $80,000 total debt, and he's driving for Uber and Lyft to pay off that $80,000. You guys can do the math how long that might take, but sorry, here we go.
That survived the bankruptcy?
Right now, I'm sorry, I didn't get your question.
I'm sorry, the debt that survived the bankruptcy was $80,000?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the bankruptcy doesn't clear the student loan debt.
No, it's around $24,000 that I'm paying on in the bankruptcy.
Oh, okay. So you're doing a Chapter 13 bankruptcy that has $24,000, and outside of the bankruptcy is $80,000.
No, combined with that, I just combined it all.
Oh, I got you. Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
So, all right, so
gosh, I'm sorry. $80,000 in debt. That's a lot. That's a lot. If you guys know me, when I first started driving for Uber and Lyft, I had like $10,000 in debt and credit card debt and student loans on top of that, which totaled around, yeah, I think it was like 50, but now I'm almost all out of debt. So, okay. Give you guys some perspective. So I was actually almost this guy when I started driving.
My full-time job, I make about $38,000 a year. I'm doing Uber and Lyft. I'm making about $1,800 a month doing that.
Good.
So I completed baby step 1, and I'm going into baby step 2 this month.
Okay, really quickly, he's talking about baby steps. Baby step 1 is save up $1,000, and then baby step 2 is to pay off your debt. So, yeah, okay.
And I have a quick question about, I want to continue to do Uber and Lyft because I really want to get rid of the rest of what's outside of the bankruptcy. And I'm thinking about being prepared, you know, just in case my car breaks down, because I'm sure it will. It has 125,000 miles on it. Would you start a car fund along with paying off the debt in baby step 2?
No.
No.
No, I'm going to drive that thing, and you need to get this mess cleaned up. What'd you say your income was, not counting the Uber Lyft income?
38,000.
Okay.
So basically, the guy's asking, you know, he makes $38,000 a year, which is not very much, and so he decided to drive for Uber and Lyft, so he can knock off this debt. And his car's at around $125,000, which that's actually where my car's at almost right now. I have like 120. But he's saying, you know, he's thinking ahead. Okay, well, my car's gonna break down eventually. Should I save up on top of that 1,000 to buy a car? And Dave Ramsey says no.
And you're making another 18,000 or so on that, so 1,500 a month or so, you said. Okay, and you know, so 56,000 now. You're going to pedal your way through it. It's just going to take a while, and obviously the bankruptcy is going to be the last thing you get to. Chapter 13 takes 5 years to go through if you just go straight on the plan. You don't want to wait that long. You should be able to clean up the rest of this stuff and then turn around and get with your Chapter 13 trustee and work out an early payout on the bankruptcy and get on out of there so that you can get your life back. I'm going to try to make that car last through every bit of that. And if you got to fix it a couple of times, if it breaks down, so what? Fix it and drive it. It's cheaper than buying another car.
That's true. Yes. That's all. You guys probably heard me talk about that. It's much cheaper to fix a used car that's really cheap than buying a new one. If you're spending $30,000 on a car, that's going to cost way more than if you buy a $5,000 car and spend, you know, $1 or $2 grand a year maintaining it. You're going to spend, you know, money on that new car anyway. When it breaks down eventually, might as well, you know, destroy an old used car than a new one.
And so, no, I'm not buying a car when I'm getting out of debt. Unless it just completely blows up and it's, you know, $5,000 to fix it or something, then you're going to be forced to buy a different car. But that's probably not the case. 125,000 miles on a modern day car is not that much. You can run them usually 225, 325, depending on how you take care of them.
That's true. You don't need to, if your car's run up to 125, you don't need to replace it. Guys, drive your cars until they, until they get like 200. The one thing I would recommend doing is replacing the timing belt though. Usually timing belts break down at around 150,000 miles, and if the timing belt breaks, then it's gonna cost you like, it's gonna cost you a couple grand to fix it because it breaks some other valves and stuff. But if you fix it before it breaks, it's only gonna cost you like 300. So I would ask, if your car's at 100, around 150, ask about the timing belt and if you can replace that, just so you know you're kind of like insuring your car. Like, not in car insurance, but like, you know, the longevity of your car.
So I'd be real careful to take good care of it so it'll last, because you're gonna need it.
So that's it, guys. Sorry, that was a quick video, but I mean, that's a great question. The guy had a really, you know, interesting question. I honestly kind of want to start doing call-ins when people ask me questions. I know this is Uber and Lyft, you know, this is not finance 101, but I like talking about personal finance management. I personally have already cleaned myself out of like 40,000 in debt, driving Uber and Lyft and, you know, working. Guys, when I was in college this past year, I told my friend the other day, this past 6 months, I worked, let me pause this really quick. I worked at one startup, I worked at another I worked at 2 startups, driving Uber and Lyft, going to school. Well, you're not making money at school, but this is another thing on my plate, and doing the YouTube channel and doing my other own startup. I was doing 6 like major things. I was probably busy 10 to 15 hours a day, just hustling. Now I literally am just focusing on the YouTube channel, driving Uber and Lyft, and that's it. I mean, yeah, and I might get another job just because I really do like, you know, making money and hustling and stuff, but it's not easy, guys. Saving 40,000 bucks in a year is a lot, especially, you know, when you're not making that much. But, you know, work extra jobs. Who cares? You know, you don't need to have fun right now. Get out of debt, pay off your debt. That's just me. I hate debt at all. I cut up my credit cards. I have 0 credit cards. I have 0 car payments. The only payments I'm making are like literally my rent and utilities and Wi-Fi. It's like nothing. So, and then I'm on Gig Mobile, so like my phone bill's like super low. Gig Mobile, shout out to them, best Uber and Lyft phone company. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's it for today's video. I will talk to you all soon. All right, bye, guys.